I'll wait for Steve to leave to talk to Sheila and Dirk. You missed the it joke, and I feel like this next joke's not going to make sense to you, but Stephen King also wrote The Running Man, and they're doing a remake of The Running Man that's going to be true to the book. And I don't know if any of you read the book. That's the only Stephen King book I read. It's actually the only book I've read. The end of the book is like a 9/11 style ram an airplane into a building thing. Like, are we ready for that? Are they really going to do that? I don't know. I'm kind of on the edge of my seat there. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Anyway, my name is Chris Biggs. What you need to know about me is I have been with my wife for over 20 years, and we have 4 kids together. Thank you. But you really should clap. You should know I wasn't the one that wanted 4 kids. I wasn't writing in a dream journal growing up about how I can't wait till I can fill the 3rd row of a minivan. But I should have known this was going to be my life because I married a Catholic Hispanic woman. Yeah, you all know what that means. That means I had a choice in life. I could have had peace and quiet, or I could marry a woman with a nice butt. And when you are 18, that is an easy choice. When you hit 38, you question whether 18-year-olds should have the right to vote. We are making some bad decisions. We should move this up to 32, maybe. That's when I love the kids. It's a good time being married to a woman with a nice butt. And so we recently took our 4 kids. We just got back. We took them on a cruise. And do you know what the worst part about taking 4 kids on a cruise is? Yeah, it's the 4 kids. You're on a boat, you're heading to paradise, all you can eat food, and 4 kids. It's not like a math question, it's pretty obvious, right? But my kids, we're good parents. We don't let them, we only let them drink soda on the weekends. Hey, come on in, Tess. So we only let them drink soda on the weekends because we're good parents. We don't we have rules. But I said to them, I was like, hey, listen, I'm going to get you all the soda package. You can just have an unlimited soda all week long. So those 4 kids, all week long, they drank exactly 1 soda. Yeah, I'm begging them. I'm like, come on. We got back on a Sunday. The kid looked at me. He's like, hey, can I have a soda now since it's Sunday? I'm like, only if we go back to international waters where Child Protective Services has no jurisdiction. Because that's the only thing keeping you alive right now. I'm not used to being on, you're on a boat, you're by a pool, beautiful weather, I'm not used to that. Found out real fast I had to wear sunglasses all the time, because it's real obvious when you're squinting at a woman in a bikini. That's not good, I get in trouble fast. And women these days, they're wearing thong bikinis. Cisco did not prepare me for that. These 2 separate women showed up to the pool wearing the same red thong bikini. That's gotta be embarrassing, right? It's like that Spider-Man meme where they're pointing at each other just with a whole lot more cheek. I think it was the same bikini. It was not a lot of material to check, but I was looking real hard. Cruise was fun. I didn't get fat, but I no longer need a belt. Right? There's a difference. If I don't have to change pants, I'm good. Let's see what else we want to do. We'll go a little topical. Donald Trump, right? He's saying that there's nothing to see on this Epstein list, and I think that's because they used invisible ink. Maybe if they pull out a black light, they'll find a whole lot more evidence. That is. It's my topical joke. No, most of my stuff's about marriage. Because me and my wife have been married happily for 20 years. I think the reason for it is neither of us like Coldplay. That's apparently a thing, right? Now, everybody loves that story because it's a CEO. I think maybe the reason we're so happily together is because I'm not successful. That could be it too. 4 kids. All my kids love to read. Well, 3 out of 4 of my kids love to read. We don't talk about that other one. And that means, like, statistically, I'm going to have a lot of grand cats when I'm older. That's what kids that read give you. My youngest, he's just learning to read. He's reading everything. Like, he's going around reading everything. We're in the bathroom, and he's reading the side of a bottle of body wash, and he's like going like, Dauk, 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 Daddy? And I look down, I was like, no, it says douche. I mean, no. It's like, that's a tough concept to explain to a kid, right? That there's certain words in some languages that are okay, like in Spanish, that was a bath or body wash. But in English, that's what his grandfather calls the president. So I just said to him, I was like, hey, listen, buddy, don't go using that word, and whatever you do, don't go reading the side of a black crayon, okay? That's not going to work out for you. That's a problem. You got to teach them these things. They're going to learn the hard way. That one that doesn't read, you can tell he doesn't read because he doesn't know what words mean. Teacher called me over one day pickup, and she's like, listen, the boys learned a new word today, and we'd like them to stop using it. And I'm like, ooh. Yeah, I've been kind of preparing for this, and it's like, okay, what's the word? And she's like, well, it's pretty sexist. She said it's sexist. And I was like, ooh, if you don't even want to say it, like I think I know what word you're talking about. And she's like, no, it's the word sexist. Apparently, they were all running around calling each other. They're going like, you're sexist. No, you're sexist. No, you're sexist. It's like the most woke 4th grade you can imagine. So I just said to him, I was like, listen, buddy, like, what do you think this word means? Because I know you don't know. Like, come on in, it's going to be a fun time. And I was like, hey, what do you think this word means? And he's like, well, like a sexist bikini. I was like, I don't know, what is a sexist bikini? Like is that one where like they cover up too much because it's a man telling a woman what to wear? Does it not cover enough because a man's objectifying the woman? I don't know, and I've studied this a lot. That's what I tell my wife when she sees my browser history. Let's go. I'm sorry I look like somebody who just found out who Kendrick Lamar is at the Super Bowl. I think I would have learned who he was sooner if he used his real name. Do you know what his real name is? I know you look like a big Kendrick Lamar fan. This is, you and me, like, we're down with it.
I only knew about
the Super Bowl. Oh, we're both getting exposed here. His real name's Kendrick Duckworth. Yeah, that sounds like a lawyer, right? Like, not like us would have been like about him defending Drake. Like, this is what we want the jury pool to look like. So I'm guessing, what are you, East Coast or West Coast? What's your choice? East Coast. Oh, see? I went West Coast because they have a doctor. Okay? He's more into homeopathic medicine. It's a little different. No, I'm not allowed to get into. I do like West Coast rap, and I'm not allowed to because I look like I have an FOP sticker on the back of my car, which I don't, because I don't have tinted windows. They can see. They don't need to pull me over. It's fun. You like East Coast though, so you're a Biggie Smalls fan?
Yeah, and like Will Smith.
Oh, he's from West Philadelphia, right? I know very little about rap music. I know NWA. I'm not allowed to say what their real name is, and I know that. I am, though, as far as being a West or an East Coast rap fan, I am glad that P. Diddy was acquitted. That was very important to me because I own a Sean John suit. I don't know if that's P. Diddy's suits. He's a fashion designer. I didn't want to go buy a new one because, like, I don't think I don't think I would be allowed to keep that if he was found guilty of that stuff. And I'll be honest, I was ready to like donate it to Goodwill because I didn't think he was going to get out of this because he's one slippery fella. That is impressive. When I was growing up, my parents they'd have us play this game. I don't know if you ever heard this, and I'm sorry to pick on you about this, but you take a watermelon and you cover it in like Crisco or Vaseline, and you throw it in a pool. And you have all these kids like fight over this slippery watermelon. Has anybody ever heard of this? Have you heard of this, sir? No. So nobody here was born in Florida, I guess. This is why you guys don't understand P. Diddy parties. They are...
Florida.
Oh. No, hey, this has been fun. I really appreciate you two coming in here. That's my big jokes as far as topical stuff goes. So I will close it out with one more joke about my wife. We were having we go for a walk every night, 3 miles every night, and this is how we keep our marriage intact: is communication. Because on this walk, she tells me everything that's on her mind, and then I tell her everything that's on my mind. And we have found out that 3 miles is not long enough to get to me. Like, she's coming up with an hour of new material every night. And I am with her most of that time. Like, we work from home. Where is she getting this stuff? So it's been great. That is it. So hey, my name is Chris Biggs. Thank you all for coming out. Let's bring that back. Steve Tracy, everybody. Keep going for Steve Tracy.